When does the communication begin? Does it begin when you start to notice things happening, or when they've already fallen?
You know, it wasn't just a wave. It was like a tsunami. You know, every single time, and every single time a tsunami, that is not a healthy.
I got you. When I meet any woman, that's somebody's mother or sister. She gets a certain level of conduct.
This is how
I believe in a lifelong relationship.
Yeah.
I believe in a lifelong relationship with one person, growing with that person, raising children with that person, growing old with that person. I believe in it.
Children or having children is a hustle. I got a 10-year-old daughter and I go to work every single day.
We're talking, you know, like how many relationships have you been in where somebody's like, do you love me? Despite how well the relationship was going, you need that validation of, does this person love me or not?
I mean, after years of being with somebody, you know exactly what they're going to do, what they're going to say, if they got your back, what the situation is. That's love. Like,
I still want to get married because I want to prove that I can do it.
All of us in here know a relationship can make it or it can break. You know what I'm saying? It's a what you call it, a chance you take.
Tying marriage to maturity that's the same theory that forces people into marriage. Is when we define maturity by you aren't mature until you value this thing.
You don't judge a 16-year-old the same way you judge a 6-year-old. Why? Because of what they know, and how they mature through that knowledge.
Okay.
If they're 16 and you think like 6, we think they're immature or something mentally is wrong with them.
Like, I do believe in a lifelong commitment. That's the way that God intended for my life to be. Okay. I feel like I want to meet that one person that is the perfect fit for me. I want to have children, and I think that's mine.
My mama was married at 23 and she told me, because she was divorced at 32, and said, you have to know yourself when you want to be married. You have to know who.
And I ain't gonna go get married.
Or are you mature enough to say, based on all the experiences,
this is not for me.
Now, once love springs forth, you have to take care of the garden. And there, you don't get anything from the flower but its beauty. Sometimes we have to realize that the highest form of love is an unselfish love.
Well, the first thing you need to do is to be in touch with yourself. You have to know yourself. That's why in my book and in my practice, I ask people to go on a mental safari, like a soul-searching exercise, where you really dive deep down into who you are as a person. Once you have this level of self-awareness, then I ask people to go ahead, make out a list of your perfect, ideal person. You want to design that person. You're trying to create the person in your life, but in order to do that, you have to be cognitively aware. So that's why I say, go ahead and make a list. Now, let's be honest. You're not going to find somebody who's going to meet every characteristic on that list, but you need to do that, because in doing that, you will program yourself to find that perfect person.